If you're seeing this video right now, it's because your inner child wants to be seen, wants to be heard, wants to be listened to and considered, and they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to give you a lot of the keys that you feel you're missing, or the insights that you feel like you're missing at this point in your life. It's like they hold the compass to where you're trying to go, to the door that you're trying to unlock, whether it's a new environment, a new way of being, a new set of beliefs. It's only when you return to them, when you look at them and really look at them, that you'll know and realize what they've been trying to tell you. Because I feel like they've been trying to tell you for a while, but going back to them, going back to visit old feelings, old wounds, past trauma that they are associated with because they're the ones who went through it. It's like you want to move past that, you want to grow past that, but you haven't yet. Is reconciliated the word? You haven't yet addressed the foundation where all of this came from in the first place. And so at this time, there's a need to look back at the way that you grew up, the way that you were formed, the way that some of your beliefs are built upon. Because only then are you going to know the root of the issue, the root of the problem. And it's not easy going back. It's not easy to choose to willingly turn around where you've been trying to escape from and walking towards it. That is scary. It's really scary. But it's necessary. It's necessary to see and really analyze the bricks where your foundation has been built upon. And there's also an ask from your inner child to be accepted and to come with you where you're going. Not in... Cards just fell out. Don't shoot the messenger! Yeah, so... So, yeah, there's a self-imposed prison around where you're trying to grow and evolve. Whatever you're trying to like level up within yourself, within your life, there's a block here that is caused by you, and I'm covering it because the card looks a little weird and I don't want anyone to get triggered. But these beliefs, these limiting beliefs, anything that is limiting you from going through a new awakening, to going to a new chapter in your life, it is self-imposed, basically. But that's also a good thing. It's a beautiful thing because now you can explore where that struggle is within you. What's actually stopping you? What in you is stopping you? And why? And now you hold this power. You have radical power over yourself, over your life, to look at what's really going on, and you can look within you to unblock anything that you need to. So we're just gonna see about anything that Spirit is trying to tell you at this time. Bitch, this microphone does not like the cards at all. I'm hearing to celebrate. Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay, I'm hearing to celebrate how far you've come already, and to... You put too much damn pressure on yourself. Slow down, calm down, and just take the time first and foremost before you even embark on this journey to slow down and look at where you are and to celebrate that, because you know this inner child of yours has gone through so much. Since you have gone through so much, you've brought yourself to a point where you are finally safe. You're safe within yourself, and you don't want to risk that safety. Something about it's about your nervous system feeling safe and the need to continue feeling safe in order to be able to function day to day. But doing this inner work, the shadow work, the inner healing work is not going to put you in any danger. It's just going to feel like it because you're revisiting those places and those times where, you know, you were in survival mode. You did do what you needed to do in order to get the love, get the resources that you needed to grow up. You were a child. And I know that you're going through like another evolution now because you're here. There's a need to slow down and really take in how far you've already come. And that is going to help you regulate. That is going to help you ground in how safe you are already. And that is going to help you get the footing that you need to even dive into this. Because you're ready to go to the next chapter. I know you are. I know you're ready. But you still need that footing before you even get there. And you need that footing to go back and to go within yourself and to know that you're safe. And I feel like feeling safe in your current environment right now is so important because whenever you step back into that, you can say, okay, I'm not there anymore. I'm here and I'm safe. I know you're trying to get here. You're trying to be even safer. You're trying to get to an even secure place. But you are already safe right now. You were always safe. You were always divinely protected. You were always, your spirit guides went hard for you. They went hard for you. They needed you to survive, to come out so bright. And you are so bright regardless. And despite what happened to you. And it was a lot, which is why I know you're rushing to get to the next place, to get to the next place, to get to the next place. Because you're not used to rest. You're not used to just sitting somewhere and just resting. So I feel like with they kind of just reiterated what I just said. But I feel like with the rest of the cards here, it is asking you to slow down and just go at your own pace. And to be diligent, yes, but don't overwork yourself. Especially with temperance here, there's a very strong need for balance, a very strong need for that kind of rest and then action, and then growing and then grounding. And I feel like this journey of going inward doesn't have to be as scary as it may seem. I feel like it could be a lot more gentle, a lot softer than the idea may seem. I feel like it could be fun because when you do uncover some things about you, when you do go back and revisit yourself, revisit your inner child, you get to see what really lit you up in the first place, it's like you get to see why you wanted that safety, why you put yourself here, where you are now in your current environment, how that came to manifest. And what I mean by that is your inner child wanted to do something. They wanted to dream. They wanted to love. They wanted to dream big. You have such a big heart. You can see so much light in the world, even when it's dark all around you. And I feel like your inner child just wanted a safe place to do just that. And I feel like you've been like running and running, trying to get, like dragging your inner child along. Like, come on, we got to go here. It's safe. We got to go over here. It's even safer. And you've been just running and running and running to safety, to more and more safety, to getting to the next step and evolving and advancing in your career, your finances, your environment, protecting your peace even more, cutting people off to feel safety. But it's like, why did you want this safety in the first place? Like, what was your inner child trying to do? What were they never allowed to do? How were they not allowed to express themselves in the first place? And what freedom have you already given them? What freedom do they now have access to because of you? Do they have the freedom to create, to express, to love, and to love openly, to be themselves and not be judged? And it's just like really going back to the why of it all. which I feel is why they hold the keys. Because they remember why. You're still... Dude, okay. There is a very strong need to regulate and to just slow down and to know and realize that you are safe, and you are safer than you have ever been. In this moment, you are safer than you have ever been. And when you realize that, your inner child can now come out to play and come do what they were put on this earth to do, what you were put on this earth to do. And so what you regulating, what you just sitting here, you can then see and go ask them, hey, what did we want in the first place? And then that is how you go to this next step, to this new chapter, to this new level that you are chasing after again. I don't mean chasing in a bad way. Chase your dreams, always. But just like, there's a door that you need to get through. You don't know how to get through it. They have, like, you need a key. They have the key. You have to go and talk to them. But you can only do that when you realize that you are in a safe enough environment for them to speak up in the first place. Okay, what do we have here? I can't even make this up. Everything I was just rambling about came out. So, thanks, I guess. Okay. So there's a lot of confirmation through these cards. You're headed somewhere safer, somewhere calmer, and way less turbulent than things have been, especially in your mind, especially the way that you think about your circumstances and your environment. And in this, there is going to be some sort of like internal push and pull. Not anything like too contradicting, because it is only the Five of Wands, which it's like a little problem, but like it isn't too serious. It's just a little, it's just conflict, you know. It's not a problem. It's very solvable, very easy. But with this problem, with this conflict, it's asking you to look at where you have been putting your time, your energy. Where have you been? Where have you been putting you? And where can you not put you? Where do you not need to put you? And what can you take away from to pour back into you? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Eight of Cups, it's asking you emotionally, what is no longer serving you? What is no longer filling you with joy? What is no longer filling your cup? And it's asking you to leave that behind. It's asking you to reevaluate what's no longer pouring into you. And can you use that energy that you've been pouring into that? Can you pour that back into yourself? I look so orange. We have the Six of Cups. Easy. So, and the Six of Cups is literally all about childhood nostalgia, like returning back to like old things, your childhood home, the city that you grew up in. It's everything of the past. It's a very cozy, warm, childlike feeling, because it's very nostalgic. It's very like everything's okay. And a lot of this has to do with your inner child and how you still carry it with you today. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So through your inner child is where you will find your true alignment. And because they have been feeling left behind, parts of you have been feeling left behind, parts of you aren't exactly with you, or it's like they're considered shadows by you, right? They're considered shadows, unwanted. You want to move away from them, and they don't feel like they have the chance to express themselves, to be safe, to come along with you in your journey. But the thing is, every side of you, including all your shadow sides, are a part of you, and they are all going to be here to teach you about this alignment and being aligned with yourself. We have the Five of Pentacles here, which is all about, it's all about lack. It's all about being left out in the cold, having to ask for help, and sometimes not receiving it. And I feel like some of the parts of you that need to feel accepted and seen and held feel like this now. And there's a need to really explore that unknown territory, because you do have the emotional capacity for it. You do have the emotional maturity, the emotional guidance. You know yourself. You know how to regulate yourself. And even if it's not fully, you know how to get there. This is, it is beyond possible for you to have this emotional security within yourself enough to explore everything that is unknown within yourself, and everything that is unknown within that journey of discovering, of going back into yourself and uncovering what you need to revisit, and what you need to see, what you need to hear, and what you need to experience through your inner child and through the eyes of your inner child. And let me just say that the trauma does not need to come with you. It's not of you. It was never of you. It is just, it's something that happened, and it's very unfortunate, and you might have the scars from it. You might have the bruises, but the versions of you that went through it are still parts of you, and that's the parts that you hold on to, because they hold the wisdom, they hold the guidance, and they are you. It's like you need to go and get them and tell them, hey, you're safe now. Hey, you're not in that environment. You just need to tell them, to reassure them that they are safe. And it's because no one ever told you that you were safe in those situations, in that environment. No one ever reassured you that you would get out of it. And so they're still stuck back there. They're still stuck in a loop in that environment where, I don't know, like, people are yelling, people are criticizing them. They're being ostracized. They're being ridiculed. Their light is being ridiculed. And they're still there, reliving it and reliving it. And you've been building yourself, trying to get away from those experiences so that you don't need anyone's outside validation, which is beautiful, which is so great. But they're still under the impression that they are not okay, that they will never be accepted, that they will never be loved for them. And so there's just a need for you to reach back and literally just pull them with you. Pull them out of that experience. Tell them that they are loved. Tell them that they are seen. Tell them what you needed to hear in the first place. Like, wherever that wound is created, you need to go and heal that. And then they will realize that they were safe. They were always safe. And you know that you were always safe. You're not lying to them. You know that you were always safe because you're here now. You've built yourself the way that you are now. Okay. Peekaboo. You know what? I'm not going to stop till we get a happy card. That's 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to take it. Okay. Hold on. Telling us. Oh. Okay. We're back in business. All right. Bad news first. Okay, so visiting these old structures, visiting where your foundation has been built from, what's been built off of, it is going to bring heartbreak and grief, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot, because to step back into that and to tell your inner child that it is okay, and to really believe it, you are then embodying your inner child. And you are experiencing that because it is you. It's you. So when you go back, you are going to experience this again, but you're also going to know where you are now and that everything is okay. So we have the Tower, the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be okay. And I really need you to know that you're okay. Because the way that you move through things, the way that you have moved through every situation, every hard situation in your life, has been like loss and disappointment. Yes, but you have been able to move on from it because you know what you still have. You've already taught yourself how to see the optimism in each situation, see the lessons in each situation. And when you take the lessons, like, yeah, they make you like a little bit more guarded, but at the same time, I know you know how to do this. And at this time, there's a strong need to keep your heart open and to really look at things through a curious and absorbent kind of gaze. But I feel like you're also guarded over this part of you because there's been so many tower moments in your life, so much heartbreak, so much grief, so much loss and disappointment that you've gone through that you want to keep it away from your inner child. You haven't tapped into it, and you've been dragging them along this journey so much because you want them to be protected. And you don't want them to experience anything else. And so you've been taking the brunt of it. But you taking the brunt of it has also left you to not be able to just tap into your inner child to know what your heart truly wants. Because when you think about what your heart truly wants, you feel guarded because you don't want to be let down. You don't want to be disappointed. And you say, yeah, we can do that, but if we do this, we can do that, but we can't have this. It's like you have your heart and like on a leash in some kind of a cage because you don't want it to dream too big, just because you don't want to get disappointment, which is so totally understandable because of what you've gone through. However, I raise you 10 of Cups. That's happiness and true fulfillment and true happiness is available to you. Happiness that makes your heart swell, that makes your heart feel safe and of itself and in its environment and the capacity. It's like your heart wants to love big no matter what, no matter if it gets hurt or not. The capacity that you have to love is too great to be compromised, to come to a deal with, to have ifs with. And because we got the Lovers with the Five of Pentacles there is a disconnect in how aligned you feel with yourself, because you are letting some of the trauma, some of the fear from the past dictate how you act now, how you live your life now, how you like really want to reach your potential, but you just can't. And I feel like when you look back and when you go back to your inner child, because their heart was so open, when you learn how to do that, when you learn how to not defend your heart, I'm not saying to just give it out, to just be reckless with it. No, but you have the emotional capacity to know what is of you, what isn't of you. You have the emotional capacity to mend yourself again. And there's a very, very, very strong need to open up your heart here, open up your heart space, and to really find out what it wants. And that is why you are going back to your inner child, because this next chapter that you want to step into, you feel like you don't have the key for it, like it's not clicking for you yet. That's when it's going to click, when you go back to your inner child, whose heart was wide open, who unfortunately their heart was broken, and so it had to be like a little closed off. But before that, what they truly wanted to do in this life, what they truly wished for, that is what you wish for now. And you have to go back and you have to ask them what that was, but you can only do that if your heart is... I'm gonna start crying. Okay, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Anyways, You can only do that, damn it, don't cry. When your heart is aligned with their heart. Since their heart is so open, you have to open your heart again to that frequency. Because they were up here, you have to meet them up here, and then you can talk to them. Your hearts can come together. You can finally be aligned with yourself, and you can know what truly brings you this inner happiness, this inner peace and joy and ultimate emotional fulfillment that is waiting for you in this new chapter of your life. Okay, I'm done. um, okay. Oh, look it! So, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about independence, self-sufficiency, that luxury card, the you are taken care of card. Because, dude, you are so taken care of, my love. You are so taken care of. Like, you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your inner child, and the universe is taking care of all of you. So, and it's literally the you have it all card. I just need you to know that you are so abundant, so blessed, so protected, and so very loved. Okay, that is all I have for you today. I really hope this helped. Okay, let me breathe. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Adding myself, but okay. I love you so very much. I wish you the best of luck. I'm wishing you so much love, so much light. And I love you. Okay. Kisses. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.